Now we are going to see about Unit 3, Relational Languages. So first we are going to see what you mean by SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is used for storing and managing data in relational database management system. So this language uses create, read, update and delete statement. All the RDBMS like MySQL, Informix, Oracle uses the SQL based queries. So these are all some of the rules of SQL. SQL is not case sensitive. Statements of SQLs are depends on text lines, and using SQL statements, you can perform most of the actions in a database. It depends on tuple relation calculus and relational algebra. Next, we are going to see about the SQL process. When SQL command is executed for any RDBMS, then the system figures out the best way to carry out the request, and the SQL engine determines that how to interpret the task. In this process, various components are included. So the components like optimization engine, query dispatcher, classic, etc. are used. So this is the diagrammatical representation of the SQL query process. So if query is given, it will move on to the query language processor. So here the parser and optimizer will be there. So after that move on to the DBMS engine. Here the file manager and transaction manager will take over the control of DBMS engine, and it will move on to the physical database. So this is the process of SQL. So these are all some of the advantages of SQL. It is high speed, no coding needed, and well-defined standards. It is portable, and it is interactive language, and multiple data views are there in SQL. So these are all some of the data types which is present in SQL. So binary data type, numeric data type, then string data type, character data type, etc. are there in SQL. Uh, these are all some of the commands in SQL. So one is create. For creating a table, we'll be using create. We can drop the table, we can modify the table, and if you want to give some permission for the user, you can give permission also. So these are all the types of commands which is available in SQL. DDL, DML, DCL, DCL and DQL. So these are all different kinds of commands which is present in SQL. So under DDL, we'll be having create, drop, alert, alter and truncate. In DML, insert, update, delete will be there. So and so on for DCL, TCL and DQL. So first we are going to see about what you mean by DDL. It is a data definition language. So all the kind of table statement will be having DDL, like creating a table, altering a table, dropping the table and truncating the table. So this is the syntax for creating a table. So create table and table name, and we can give the columns and the data types. So for dropping a table, if you want to delete a table, you can give drop and a table and table name. So DDL, this is an alter command. So alter table name and add. If you want to add some columns, you can use add command to add the column names. If you want to modify, you can give modify also. So this is used to for truncate. So for the syntax for truncate is truncate table and table name. So this next one is data manipulation language. So whatever the alterations you are going to do in a table, that will comes under the data manipulation language. So insert, update and delete will comes under the data manipulation language. So if you want to insert a table, insert into table name, and what are all the values you want to give, you can give all the values. So this is the syntax for insert command. If you want to update something, you can update using the update table name. So next one is the data control language. So if you want to grant some control, you can give grant, and if you want to take it back, you can use revoke. So next one is DCL, that is data control language. So grant and revoke comes under the data control language. So then transaction control languages commit, rollback and save point. So transaction control language, so commit, so just commit is used for data control language. Sorry, transaction control language. Rollback, if you want to get it back, you can use the rollback command. So rollback is a command which is used to retrieve. You can use save point also.